All right, good afternoon. I promised you some cone drills, and so that's what I'm going to attempt to do out here, just in my driveway. Don't have much of a location, so here I am. All you need is a little bit of space. I'm only going to use 2 cones. You can use shoes, you can use water bottles, anything to make a marker so that you can just use it as reference. I happen to have cones because that's what kind of business I'm in. So I'm going to show you a few drills and things that you can do to just work on that footwork, work on some quickness, work on some explosiveness, and work on being accurate with your feet. That's a really important thing, okay? Being accurate and being deliberate with your foot placement without having to think about it. And that's what these cone drills are going to do for us, okay? So have fun, and again, email me with any questions. All right, first one we're going to do is just toe taps, okay? So I want to gently put my toe on the cone, and then I'm just going to pump those feet and gently touch the foot onto the cone or your water bottle or a shoe or just anything. And the idea is to get your feet to go fast, but also to be accurate and to ask those tendons and ligaments to be very gentle so that we can get those feet, again, to be very accurate with what we're trying to do. Okay, so full speed, pump those arms, touch the cone. Okay, so now put the 2 cones far away, or these are gonna just be defensive slides. And now what I'm gonna want you to do is get in that good defensive position, right? I'm just gonna slide and touch, slide and touch, slide and touch. Keep that chest up, keep that chin up, right? Using the legs to compress, back and forth, boom. And that's it, right? The reason I want to touch is just to ask the hips to flex and bend a little bit more and to keep that body position where we want it, so we're not standing up too tall as we defensive slide back and forth, right? Very simple. All right, this next one is gonna be, we're gonna go around the cones, making as many steps as we can. So we're gonna ask our feet to be very quick, stay on the balls of your feet so that we can be very springy. We're also gonna ask our body to change directions while having very quick feet. So this is what it looks like in real time, okay? So, do the weave. Okay, figure 8, tap those toes. Just getting those calves, those ankles, and all those tendons and ligaments to be very quick, right? Asking for quick feet and change of direction. Make that figure 8 pattern, all right? Enjoy that one. All right, next up, U drill, okay? We're gonna work on our forward and back direction, but we're also going to work on making sure our feet are very accurate, okay? So, we start back here, okay? And we're just going to pop, pop, and touch, okay? Chest up, chin up, and then back pedal around and touch. Back pedal around and touch. Notice when I'm getting on this side, this foot, my inside foot is up, my back is still flat. I'm like this. I don't want to touch like this. I'm not hinging at my waist and bending over. I'm being athletic. Back pedal around, touch. Back pedal around, touch. Okay? All right, for these next ones, we're gonna do some dynamic movements from left to right. And as soon as we hit, we're gonna ask our body to go vertical, all right? So this is that side step and jump for a jump shot, but also if we need to sidestep and block shots, all right? But how far apart you set your cones is up to you. Mine are based on my athletic ability, so you can see they're very narrow. So I want you to start with that outside leg up, inside leg down, okay, in this nice square position. And we're going to rely on this leg alone to propel us this way. That's why we're not starting like this, okay? We're just gonna ask this leg, okay? Side, jump, right? Reset, okay? Now if you can out jump your cones, move it to there, okay? Widen it, challenge yourself to widen your cones. So we're just making these for the markers, right? So here, side. So now we're gonna do a 2 cone weave, and this is just footwork, okay? Getting our bodies used to sliding around, changing directions in a figure-8 motion, staying on our toes, okay? So we're just gonna shuffle and make the weave. That's it. Don't let the feet cross and go around. Just repetition over and over and get that movement. All right, another very basic one is we're gonna do a crossover step to reset and reestablish, okay? Sometimes when we're in our defense, someone gets outside of our defensive box and we need to make up ground and we cross, right? When we cross though, we're in a bad defensive position because once we cross, they can go back across our hips and we don't have time to turn and get and recover. So we're gonna use these cones to help us cross, but then reestablish. Cross and reestablish. Cross and reestablish. And I'm just using this as a marker to step over, and when I cross, to reestablish. Okay, cross and reestablish. Cross, reestablish. Cross, reestablish. All right, so now we've got all those basics out of the way. Now we can add our ball to some of these, okay? So if we're gonna add the ball to toe taps, right? We're just gonna use our ball to be up here to block our vision. So we have to actually rely on our feet to do the toe taps, okay? Now let's add the ball to our 2-cone shuffle weave, all right? Now this is just gonna help work on our dribbling, okay? Some ball handling, but also moving. So we're gonna move around and shuffle through our cones and keep the ball in the right hand, right? Now let's switch to the left. Just go around, weave, shuffle, and hopefully your ball handling skills are a little better than mine, but we just switch. Whew. Okay, let's add the ball to the U drill. Okay, so we're going to start with our back pedal, so come up on your front, back, 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 around, and stop. Okay, be in this position, touch the cone, touch the cone. Now, we're going back, back, around, switch hands, and touch the cone. Okay, back, around, touch the cone. Back, around, touch the cone.